Wimberley, Texas, a hill country treasure. The road into Wimberley, Texas winds through rolling hills, dotted with oak and cypress trees, limestone bluffs, and meadows alive with wildflowers. This is the Texas Hill Country, and Wimberley feels like its beating heart, an artistic, laid-back community where the pace of life is just a little slower, and every turn seems to invite you to linger. I started my day with a walk through downtown Wimberley, often called the Square. It's not large, but that's part of the charm. Boutiques spill over with handmade jewelry, quirky home decor, and hill country art. There's the smell of fresh coffee drifting out from the cafes, and in spring the sidewalks buzz with visitors shopping the famous Wimberley Market Days, one of the largest outdoor markets in Texas, held on the first Saturday of each month from March through December. Imagine over 400 booths offering everything from antiques to homemade fudge. From town, I headed to Blue Hole Regional Park, one of the most beloved swimming spots in Texas. A winding trail led me beneath a canopy of bald cypress trees, their roots twisting into the Blanco River. The Blue Hole itself is a cool, clear, spring-fed swimming hole, framed by rope swings that kids and grown-ups alike can't resist. In summer, laughter echoes across the water as people plunge into the refreshing spring. Of course, the water doesn't end there. Just a short drive away is Jacob's Well Natural Area, one of the most iconic sites in the hill country. This artesian spring flows from the Trinity Aquifer and forms a deep, vertical shaft that divers and geologists alike find fascinating. From above, the water looks like a perfect blue eye peering out from the earth. While swimming is restricted these days to protect the fragile ecosystem, just hiking the trails and standing above Jacob's Well feels magical. It's like looking into the heart of the hill country itself. After exploring the water, I climbed to one of the best views in Wimberley, Old Baldy Mountain, also known as Prayer Mountain. The steps are steep but manageable, and in just a few minutes you're standing atop a limestone bluff that overlooks the patchwork of hills and valleys. From here, the town of Wimberley looks tiny, and the horizon rolls out endlessly under a Texas sky. Sunrise and sunset here are unforgettable, painting the hills with soft purples, golds, and fiery reds. Back in town, I discovered Wimberley's artistic side. The community is known for its many art galleries and studios, but perhaps the most playful expression of creativity is the Wimberley Boot Trail. Dozens of giant painted cowboy boots scattered around town. Each one is decorated by a local artist, and finding them feels like a scavenger hunt. Every boot tells a different story, whether it's about music, ranch life, or the hill country landscape. As evening settled, I drove out to the Wimberley Valley Winery, where the vineyards stretch across gentle hills. Sitting on the patio with a glass of Texas red wine, I listened to live music and watched the sun melt into the horizon. Wimberley is also home to distilleries and breweries, so whether your taste runs to wine, craft beer, or a small batch whiskey, there's always something to sip. When night finally fell, I realized Wimberley had one last surprise. The hill country skies are some of the darkest in Texas, and stargazing here is spectacular. Away from city lights, the Milky Way arched across the sky, and crickets sang in the quiet fields. It's the kind of moment that makes you feel both small and deeply connected. Wimberley isn't a place you rush through. It's a place you experience slowly, with a stroll, a swim, a sip, or simply a quiet look at the stars. It blends nature, art, community, and relaxation into something uniquely Texan, yet universally inviting. If the hill country is the heart of Texas, then Wimberley might just be its soul. After exploring the heart of Wimberley, Texas, your hill country adventure doesn't have to end. Just a short drive down the road is Dripping Springs, known as the gateway to the hill country. This little town is famous for its natural springs, rolling vineyards, and the stunning Hamilton Pool Preserve, where a 50-foot waterfall spills into a jade-green swimming hole tucked beneath a limestone grotto. Dripping Springs is also a hub for Texas wineries, craft breweries, and distilleries, making it a perfect next stop if you're looking to sip your way through the hill country. And don't forget the live music and small-town charm. You'll find that same welcoming, laid-back spirit that makes Wimberley so special. So, whether you're swimming at Blue Hole, gazing into Jacob's Well, climbing Old Baldy, or heading over to Dripping Springs for a taste of hill country wine, this region is packed with experiences you'll never forget. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring, keep discovering, and I'll see you on the next trip.